morning vlog. We have our new Patagonia. Very nice. We have GARLA this morning, and it's about MSK. And it's been really hard to memorize all this stuff, but I'll see you guys in there. Alright, so we just finished up with GARLA. I'm here with Sindhu.
Hi.
She looks great. Everyone tell her she looks great. Oh, what's up, Pat? And then we are going to hand out the Patagonias. Handed them out yesterday for a little bit. It was a little chaotic, but hopefully it's less busy today, so I can get some Anki done. Alright guys, here's the setup. We have all the Patagonias lined up in alphabetical order. I have my Anki, which I'm opening up right now. And I'm gonna be here for a couple of hours. It's 10 o'clock right now. I have to leave at about 11:30 because I have LCSP, and it's been super fun so far, but I'll tell you guys more about that later. So I'll see you guys soon.
Hi, if you are currently applying to medical schools and think you are going to come to Case Western Reserve University School of Medicine, play Sporkor as your first year. It's a longitudinal game of assassins, kind of like Hunger Games, between the M1s and the M2s.
And how much money did we raise last year?
Last year we raised like $1,200, something like that, for a local charity.
Steps.
So this year we're aiming for a little bit more.
Alright, so we just left school and now we are on the way to LCSP. And LCSP again stands for our Longitudinal Clinical Skills Program. And you have an inpatient version, which I did 3 sessions of internal medicine in the summer. And now I have 7 outpatient sessions, which I will be doing with nephrology. Unfortunately, I have to drive all the way out into Geauga County, which is like almost an hour drive, but I'm with the only nephrologist in Geauga County, so she takes care of a very, very wide patient population. But she's super smart, super cool, been learning a lot. Have to brush up on some nephrotic syndromes, but I will talk to you guys more in the car. Much better. I may or may not have just changed in the car. So on Tuesday, I was able to see a patient who had undergone a kidney transplant a couple years prior. And with transplants, you're really worried about things like rejection. And rejection is very, very, very relevant to all this immunology that we're learning right now. So basically there are 3 types of rejection. You have hyperacute, which happens basically while you're operating on the patient, and this is due to preformed antibodies that your body has made, either because you're ABO mismatched to that patient, meaning you have a different blood type, possibly because of prior pregnancy, things like blood transfusions or prior organ transplantation. Those things can have consequences in terms of creating antibodies that will reject an organ. Secondly, you have something called acute rejection. And acute rejection happens when your immune system recognizes the donor's cells as foreign. And when your body recognizes something as foreign, its first action is to attack it. This happens because you have things called HLA molecules that present antigens to your immune system. And those HLA molecules, which are, supposed to help your immune system recognize pathogens, can actually be recognized as pathogenic themselves. Your body, when you're developing, does this thing called negative selection, so that it doesn't have any self-reactivity, and it basically recognizes, hey, this is not an antigen. This is simply an HLA molecule that meaning your body, is creating, and I shouldn't attack it. But when you have HLA molecules from a donor, your body doesn't recognize it as self, and therefore will recognize it as a pathogen and then mount a T-cell mediated attack towards it. So this is what we call cell-mediated rejection. And the third type is called chronic rejection. Usually happens through an indirect mechanism of allograft rejection or identification. Usually dendritic cells or other antigen-presenting cells that have HLA molecules will travel to secondary lymphoid tissue. They'll apoptose there, they'll die, and those HLA molecules can be taken up by your own antigen-presenting cells and then be presented to T cells and therefore cause usually a humoral mediated response. Again, in indirect, your T cells are recognizing this antigen, this processed HLA molecule by your own antigen presenting cells, whereas in direct recognition, your T cells are recognizing the HLA molecule from the donor's cells. All right, time for afternoon clinic. All right, guys, we just finished up with our afternoon nephrology clinic. I got to write a couple of patient notes as a medical student for the very first time, so I was super excited about that, and hopefully when I see her next week, she tells me I did a good job. So now we have an hour drive home. I'm gonna make some dinner, and then we have some doc opera rehearsals coming up in the evening, so I'm very, very ready for that as well. And I'll see you guys at home. Also, I just wanted to say, my first day was on Tuesday, so obviously because I did not brush up on any of my renal information, I got a lot of the pimping questions wrong. And some of them were very, very simple pimping questions. But today, we had questions on Alport syndrome, minimal change disease, and a couple other ones, and I aced them. So I'm very, very proud of myself. Anyway, I will see you guys at home. Alright, I am finally home. Unfortunately, no time to work out today, but I will consider doc opera rehearsal as a workout. Honestly, dancing is more cardio than you would expect, but it is about, I think it's like 5:30, 5:45, and I'm making some food. Don't have to be at the heck until 7 for a rehearsal. Opening the window because it's really toasty in here. So I have a little bit of time. Gonna eat dinner, relax, and then hopefully get my Anki done before rehearsal, because I'll let you guys in on a secret. We have a surprise birthday cake cutting thing for Akil, as his birthday is tomorrow. He has no idea, so hopefully he will be surprised and not see this vlog somehow before tonight. Alright, executive decision to worry about Anki later. Eat my dinner and watch some Suits. Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's really good. It's a Thursday, I think.
And what dance are we both gonna do?
Blame it on the boogie. Wait, blame it on the bovie.
Yeah. So as Meha just said, we have rehearsal for Blame It on the Boogie at 8 o'clock, but right now it's 7 o'clock, which is rehearsal for Low, so I will see you guys afterwards. All right, Amrita, how was rehearsal?
Hi, our song dance was Blame It on the Bovie by Jackson 5.
Yeah.
It was very funky and fun.
And how was she as a teacher, guys?
She was amazing.
Amazing.
Yum. Good job. I'm picking the cake again. Good job. You're gonna feed a kill first.
You guys got me.
Happy birthday. Ending the vlog here. Bye. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.